All right. Continue. Good. All right. So today, sorry, something in my eye. Today, what I wanted to do was draw um, the same character, but we'll draw him in different ways. So that something nice and easy is Mickey Mouse, and then we can mess around with him and make him really fat or really long and tall. So let's look at his normal makeup. So he's got a round head. Sorry, I put it on the screen. And then his body's made up of a smaller circle and a bigger circle, like that, joined together with his neck. And then his ears are almost as big as his head. I'm just doing this from memory. I probably should have some reference in front of me. Oh, actually, I've got a mug here with Mickey Mouse on it. Not that it's a great reference, but it's something. I'll put that there. So I think I've already done his body a bit too small. But anyway, so if we draw sort of an oval, the front, that becomes his nose. See his little nose on the end. And then sort of find out where his eyes are going to go. Again, being 3/4, this eye is going to be, hey Reese, this eye is going to be a bit smaller than that one. And then he's got the big white patch. So Reese, what we're doing today is just going to draw a few different versions of Mickey Mouse. We're going to try and draw him normally, and then we're going to draw him in weird evolutions kind of thing, make him look weird and scary. I'm just sort of working that out to make it look a bit more like him. He's got simple sort of curved legs and then big roundish feet. So this is an exact version of him, but it's sort of close enough to the original. Thin arms again with big hands, big round sections for hands. You can add in details for his gloves, and thicken up those arms. Little buttons on his pants, and legs on his shorts. Then we're going to go ahead and thicken up his legs and add the detail of his shoes. It's got little creases in the front there, and they're sort of bigger at the end where his toes are and narrower at his heel. He does have a little tail too. Oh, ouch. I just burnt my hand. Okay, and then you could do a little sort of sausage fingers, 1, 2, 3, and a thumb. 1, 2, 3, and a thumb, and give him 3 little lines on the glove. Gloves used to have a little seam sewed into them, and that's what those represent. Anyway, that's a very basic Mickey Mouse. I didn't give him any proper eyes, you know. Oh, it's all right. What am I doing? I like drawing him with the pie eyes, which are the eyes that just look like a pie with a slice cut out of it. Old-fashioned eyes. Anyway, so that's basic Mickey Mouse. So I'm going to change pencil, something's a bit scratchy. Basic Mickey Mouse. What I want to do now is we'll keep that one nearby. I'm just going to put up the top of my drawings, use as a reference. And now, if you wanted to do a big, fat, obese kind of Mickey Mouse, let's think about how we go about doing that. So maybe we'll start off with the body. Before, his body was like a small circle, then a larger circle. I'm going to sort of do it like this, sort of big, sort of like one big oval and a little bump at top. So this is where his neck's going to be, in his head, and that's his belly. And normally it's the 2 bumps, it's his body, his chest, and then his bottom area, his hips. But I want to make this into a big, fat belly. So first thing I'm going to do is sort of put in a 3/4 line to find out where his belly button is going to go. And then I could even do his pants very low, like they're pulled up at the back because his belly's hanging over. Do some little hairs on his belly button. We don't need to do all that detail yet. So then I'm going to get his head in. So I want his head to be smaller, give him like a big neck. So maybe I'll make a bit more of a tapered up the top and wider at the bottom, almost like a curved triangle. And to make his body seem bigger, I'll make his ears smaller. You can even make him smaller than that. Well, that's okay. One bigger than the other. And maybe his face is so fat, his cheeks are so big now that his nose is small and within his face. Like that. You could even, what about that bottom bit? And where his mouth normally is, actually I'll give his cheek, make his cheeks round this way. Draw his mouth under there. And give him a bunch of chins. Creases under his neck. And even to make him his face seem bigger as well, give him smaller eyes, just dots. And then we can put in his little mask. Okay. All right, I'm going to keep this curve at his back, but I want to give him a big, fat, thick arm. So that's going to be the shoulder. Just going to draw a sort of thick chicken wing kind of shape, like that. And again, to make his arm look bigger, I'm going to draw his hands smaller. We'll keep the gloves on him so he's identifiable as Mickey Mouse. Little thumb, little fingers, 1, 2, 3. Like that. Hey, Lucas. So we could also give him some, his chest saggy, sometimes called man boobs. Now we're going to have a bit of an issue here because we need his face to be white. So maybe I'll just add one chin in there. Because his body is black. Oh, Misum's here too. Hi guys, I just joined. We're drawing Mickey Mouse, just like regular Mickey Mouse, but we're drawing him a different version. So we're making a fat version right now. Okay. So we need to give him some thick legs, short legs too, to make it, because we want to emphasize the body. The body needs to be the biggest thing. So short legs, and we'll make his feet small, but leave the legs thick. See the tiny little foot we're getting? We'll do 2 of those. Tiny foot, big leg. And then we need to add in his pant legs. We have them stick out a little bit. And his shoes, maybe his shoes are just like the tip of his toes. And the last thing is just his tail. Just gonna do it sort of hanging down, maybe a bit thicker at the base. And there we go. Fat Mickey Mouse. Oh. All right. Now, oh, sorry, Reese, you got a question?
Mickey Mouse looks like he's a sumo wrestler.
He does. Could have drawn him a little sumo outfit. All right, so let's do a skinny one now, a really skinny one, like a starving Mickey Mouse. Harag, you got a question?
I made mine like different. I did this like with wings and then a hand, and then his normal hands.
Yeah, okay.
And that's the hand.
His body looks like a watermelon.
Yeah.
That's good. You should always try and do your own style. It's good too. Okay, so I'm going to do a skinny one this time. So I'm going to start with, I need to move my light over. Light's changed in here. Start off with his head. We're going to make it more of an oval. And then I'm going to do his body sort of bent over a little bit. Maybe draw like an S shape. See that? Now, I know last time we did body shapes, but I always want to get this idea of him being skinny, sort of like Goofy, actually. He's got a Goofy body. We could give him a big belly like Goofy, because he's long, but he has a pot belly. but I think I might keep him narrow at the hips and big at the chest, like that. So then I'm going to have 1 foot down here, and then 1 foot here. Again, his tail can be long and thin. And his arms, I'm going to do shoulders like that. And this arm, just so it's not in the way of everything, I'm just going to stick it back a bit. And then do the hand. Okay, so back up to the head. I think I'm going to continue this down so his nose is sort of droopy. And then cut into his head a bit, like that. So then I can do his nose hanging off the bottom there. And then his ears, I might do very thin ovals. Maybe because his face is pulled long, his eyes are getting, pulled. So he might have sort of squinty eyes or stretched out eyes. Looks a bit like a cat or a rat, actually. Put that same Mickey Mouse mask on. Actually, that one, he just looked a little bit like Winnie the Pooh. I just saw a bit of the face. It reminded me of Winnie the Pooh. Okay, so let's move down the body. He's got a long neck now. I'm going to make his shoulders stick out a bit more. And his chest round and then come right in. You can even draw like bumps on his back for his spine. Or you could draw ribs to make him look skinnier. And I don't want to draw huge hips or anything, but what I'm going to do is draw his pants as if they're way too big for him, that they're really gaping open, like that. With the buttons in the front. Maybe the legs on the pants are longer too. To make it longer makes him seem skinnier and taller. You could do that same thing with his gloves as well. The same thing you do with the pants. Make the gloves big and loose. And then also with the shoes too. Make them sort of big and loose around his ankles. You can make them longer, like like Goofy's barely, and looser. So it looks sort of floppy, like flippers or something. I'll sharpen my pencils while you guys are catching up. So the next one I want to do, I'm sort of going to get you guys to do it. But I'm going to, I want to do, what if Mickey Mouse was a monster? So think about the shapes you could draw for that monster. Is it big and scary? Is it like big, like a big muscly beast thing? That's cool. He's twinkling nose. Is he like slimy? Is he hairy? But what shapes is he going to be to make him a monster? So just don't do all the details yet. Just do the pardon me, do the shapes. Reese.
My Mickey Mouse looks like he hasn't slept for weeks.
Show me.
His eyes are like,
Let me have a look. It looks crazy. That's good. What is he saying? I think I ate too much something. I can't see what he's eating too much of. What is he eating?
food.
Oh, food. Okay, of course.
They do say so fat.
Yeah. All right. So think about your monster now. What shape your monster is going to be, and and then show me before you do too much. I might do like Godzilla monster. So I'm gonna think of like a Godzilla shape, like with a big stompy foot. A big tail. He's got a small head. It's pranced on his back. But what's everyone else thinking? Small arms.
Mickey Mouse inside a Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse inside his ears, and then okay, it looks like a mask actually, like, or a ghost, a big old ghost Mickey. That would be interesting, right? I think how ghosts are drawn.
I'm drawing a skeleton Mickey Mouse.
Skeleton. Okay, hang on. I'll just figure out why my monitor just went off. There we go. It's back on. That's weird. Skeleton Mickey. So it's almost like a zombie Mickey. Okay. So think about the type of monster you're drawing and how you can turn it into Mickey Mouse. For example, my Godzilla one has a lot of spines down his back, so I might do them as if they're furry, instead of being big ridges like a dinosaur ridge. Maybe it's just his fur sticking up on end, things like that. So how I can turn Mickey Mouse into the monster. But you know, he's always still going to have his face mask, his shorts, his gloves, his nose on the end of his face. all that kind of stuff. But you can change them a little bit to suit the monster. And think of the pose too. Like, what is he doing? And again, for my one, Godzilla, walks around, destroys the cities. So this Mickey Mouse is going to be destroying the city. Maybe instead of
He's gonna be
Turkey.
called Mickey Zilla.
Mickeyzilla, yeah, or Mousezilla. Maybe instead of Tokyo, he's destroying Disneyland or something. I'm still going to keep his shorts on. It's weird drawing Godzilla with pants. Or maybe his pants are all torn. Maybe he like transformed into Godzilla.
Kind of like Hulk, when when Banner turns into Hulk, his pants are all ripped.
Yeah, that's right.
My Mickey Mouse has been buried underground, so pretty much, yeah, his pants would be ripped.
Yeah, like it depends on how long he was underground. Maybe they've rotted away. He might not have any pants left.
Yeah, that would have just been weird. He's just like, hello, I've got no pants. And then he's like this. He's just covering his parts. He's like, I've got no pants.
He wouldn't have any parts because he's a skeleton.
Oh, true.
He's just bones.
Yeah. And some of his teeth would be missing. So
Yeah.
his brows, it won't look really friendly.
That would look cool. Make sure you draw that. Okay, I think I'm done. Well, apart from the background, I've drawn the main character. It's only rough. Mickeyzilla. Oh, that's cool. All right. My hawk looks sick. Can't see what he's saying over there. I think you something a punch. Want a punch? Okay. Is it like Hawk from Cobra Kai? Okay, there you go. I got it. Okay, what about Rashab? How are you going? What's yours? Oh, that's right. It goes to one person. It's freaky. Oh, it's like a balloon? Ah, okay. That's cool. Like a creepy, alive
Like
balloon.
Pennywise's balloon, except it's got a picture of Mickey Mouse on it. He's like, uh-oh, my balloon's a creepy Mickey Mouse. You better watch out. Instead of using a knife, the Mickey Mouse balloon might just eat everyone.
Maybe he just laughs and goes,
But he's
what about
Mickey Mouse, so he won't hurt anyone.
yeah. What about Lucas?
He's gonna be the worst villain that ever existed.
What is yours, Lucas? That's the fat guy. That's cool, actually. You got the good Mickey Mouse face there, and the skinny one. Yeah, that's good. Have you done a monster one yet? Nope. That's okay. Misam, have you done a monster one? Yeah. Let me see. Oh my goodness. It's got a really long tongue. Wow, and he's giant. It's crushing people. What? That's really good. Okay. All right, I'll give you guys a little bit more time with that if you want to finish. And what's the next one we should do? Oh, maybe we should do a different character but make him Mickey Mouse. I'm just looking around me. I got a Spider-Man, I got Mario, Roger Rabbit, things like that. Yeah, me some.
Can we do Minnie Mouse now?
Yeah, well, we could do another character but draw it as Minnie Mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just looking around me for some reference. I don't have any books in here at the moment because I'm just setting up. Should we do another Disney character as Minnie Mouse? What about like, we could do like Donald Duck as Minnie Mouse, or Minnie Mouse as Donald Duck. Or what about like Hercules or something like that? Could draw Minnie Mouse as Hercules. So big and strong, but me. I've got a Hercules book. I'll be back in like 2 seconds. Okay. Big old Hercules book. So let me find cool bigger Hercules. Or even Hades would be good. Meg, Megara. Sort of kind of nice. Oh, sort of one. Right in front of the book. Like that kind of thing. But we'll make it Minnie Mouse. So where can I put this book? Over here. Move my things around. Move my teacup. Right. So, first thing we're going to do is draw out the shape. So I'm gonna. That's cool, Reese. I like that. That's really good. I'm going to draw a head there, and then big shoulders, and they sort of come forward like this and then down. So it's the chest, the hips, and then the legs right here. His arms crossed. So if you just get that bit in, it's a little confusing. Let me rub out some of these lines. Let me get a bit closer there. I'll zoom in when we do the areas, the arms and that. His arms are crossed and they're a bit difficult to draw. But once you got those basic shapes, just give me a thumbs up so I know where you're at. Yep. Is anyone else like sitting on their leg? Like I've got one leg folded and I'm sitting on it. That's how I sit all the time. Throws my back out, which is not good. Okay, so out. I'm going to zoom in. Well, move the camera closer. I'm not zooming in on those arms because this is the shoulder and this is the underside of his arm. So the arm that's this way. So it's on the shoulder up here and the underside here. The arm's going to be crossed. There's going to be a hand up there, and then we're going to draw this forearm coming back. So the arm's coming down here. That's the elbow. We need to put in some fingers up there. And then this arm is going back and joins up that elbow and forearm, which comes up to that hand. So they're sort of looped around each other. And now, because this is going to be Minnie Mouse, we need to start thinking about what is, how we're going to make it Minnie Mouse. How we're going to make it look like Minnie Mouse.
It looks like a muscular Mickey Mouse.
It's going to be.
It's like Minnie Mouse has a six-pack.
Yeah, it's just going to be massive. Well, Hercules does have.
It's Hercules. Yeah, Hercules is like massive.
Yes, yeah.
He's
So
a Greek
Hercules
god.
has a dress, but it has like a little tight tunic, but we're going to make it a little bit longer for Minnie Mouse's dress. And just sort of curve it up, so we don't need those lines in there. Now, originally Minnie Mouse just wore a skirt, but now she wears a top on the dress as well. So we have to draw that in. And she usually has like puffy sleeves. So you can turn the top of Hercules' shoulders, make them a little bigger. Like that. And yeah, adding a bit of the what am I saying? The sleeve of her dress. So the rest of her body up there. And make the shoulders a little bit bigger and poofier, puffy, poofy, however you want to say it. And she's got black arms. Put white gloves on, as usual. You can give her a little collar, just a little round collar as well. Give her a sporty dress, or you just leave it. She used to have a spotty skirt when she first came out into existence. All right, now let's do her face. Hercules got big ears. He's got more of an angular chin. So I could put that in. Get a little bit closer. I drew very small, so I'm going to come down and across and up again. And then round on the top. We gave him a bit of a heroic chin, even though he's going to be a girl. I mean, girls can have heroic chins, but it's not Hercules anymore. I'm only going to draw one ear for now because I am going to put a bow in his hair, in her hair. So the bow can sort of come up. Put in the middle of the bow, put in the big side part of the bow, and the other side part. You might see the other side of the ear over there. I mean, you could turn it into the Mickey if you wanted to, but leave this on doing Minnie. So you could do her regular eyes in here. And Hercules has a very straight nose, so I don't know if you want to do her nose the same. Yeah. Get a little mask on. He's not smiling in this picture, but I'm going to make her smile. Give her a bit of a chin. Okay, just move out a bit. So we can do some legs. It's a leg day for Hercules. So about halfway down from the hip to the leg is going to be the knee. Both legs. Now Hercules has big thighs. And then skinny ankles, big calf. Okay, so has everyone got those legs in? Then she's got big feet like Mickey, but she's got heels. So I'm going to draw a little curve at the back. I'll zoom in so you can see. Oh, not that well. Little heel up, and then curve that down. And then meet it at the front. That's for the side on one. For the front on one, I'm going to sort of draw where the foot is going in, and then draw the shoe around that. And you probably won't see the heel. Don't forget to give her a tail. So, has everyone done that? Oh, I keep losing my camera every time I move it. Let me come back to that. Trying to move it back so you can see the whole thing. But my camera's not behaving. I have to turn it this way. Here you go. All right. How did you go? Let me see your work. Oh, we've only got 10 minutes left too. No, that's some thick legs there, Reese. Wow. Oh, you still made her cute, Mason. Looks good. Now Lucas. Yeah, cool. Nice. Oh, she's grumpy. Those legs, damn. All right. We've only got nice. Good, Rashad. That's good work. Okay, we've only got a couple of minutes left. So let's do a quick one. Oh, we did, I don't know. We did a fish in the last class. We could actually do like flounder or something. Minnie Mouse's flounder. Let's try that. So flounder's face, it's got like a little nose like that. Oops, sorry, it was a bit out of shot. And then he tapers down. He's got another little bump like that for his tail. So it looks like that. I think his tail, from memory, is just straight. And he does have a rounded arm. And then there's a flipper. I think I'm really doing this from memory. So you see his two flippers like that. He does have a couple of strands of hair and a fin at the top, but I'm going to turn that into a bow for Minnie Mouse again. So you get that big bow happening. It looks like a butterfly sitting on the head. And that can continue down the back. Maybe she wouldn't have ears because she's a fish. Fish don't have ears. In that face mask. A little nose on the end of the face. Big eyes and eyelashes. Eyebrows. Yeah, you could do, if you did spots on the dress, because I think Fallon's got a couple of stripes, you could just do some spots on her body. Maybe 3 little lines on the fin, like a glove. There you go, Minnie as a fish or flounder. Not quite flounder because I didn't have reference for him, but it's more of just a fish.
I drew it like a ninja fish, Mickey.
Okay, Jeremy. It's a Naruto fish.
Yeah.
Good job.
And it's got Kakashi's scar on it.
All right.
It's like a Kakashi fish. It's got a bow tie. He's trying to be like a girl.
Jeez, that's funny. Yeah, so that's Minnie's drawn the same way as Mickey. I'll just move this over so you can still see that. So just the same model. So that could be Mickey or Minnie at the moment, but then as soon as you put a butterfly on the head, it's Minnie. Give her a bit of a skirt. Okay, we're almost out of time. How's everyone going? Everyone done that? Like they've done their fish one? We've got 3 minutes. All right. So this is the second last class for the, yeah, I just saw that. Yeah, this is the second last class for the term. So next week's the last class. Is there anything you want to do in particular for the next class? If you actually, why don't we, Peter, can we unmute everyone? I'm not sure.
Someone I would like to do is Sisters from Fortnite. He's called Raptor.
Raptor from Fortnite?
Yeah.
As in the dinosaur raptor?
Yeah, that's how you spell it.
Okay.
I have unmute everyone. Can everyone just show us your work? Let me say. Wow,
Cool.
amazing.
It's not like that.
I like it. That's really good.
Mm.
Rishabh. Wow, very nice.
So has anyone else got any suggestions? Aaron, you got your hand up. I think you're unmuted anyway, aren't you? Yeah, you can just talk.
Can we draw like a famous, like, let's just say like a famous soccer player or like a person like join, a person,
Like Cristiano Ronaldo,
yeah.
Yeah, okay. We
like
can draw.
Messi or Ronaldo.
We can draw a soccer player, and you can turn it into whoever you want.
I would draw Ronaldo.
Ronaldo's better than Messi.
Let's not have that argument.
Let's not having that discussion here.
Yeah.
We're here for
Lisa.
drawing, not discussing about soccer.
Draw kawaii objects.
Draw what object? Sorry.
Kawaii objects, like those
Ooh.
cute objects that turn into like the people.
Yeah. Okay. We can
Like-
do that.
Example, a bottle, and then you put hands on it and a face and like legs on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Kawaii. I can't remember how to spell that. That's close enough. Yeah, we can do that. Cool. Did you draw some?
How you
Kawaii.
spell it?
Is it double A? I didn't think it was double A. I'll have to look
I
that
just
up. Anyway.
realized that Raptor actually has Mickey Mouse's glove. He's got those lines on his gloves.
Oh yeah, they do that a lot on gloves.
I know Raptor. I play Fortnite.
I play
I-
Fortnite all the time. It's like my favorite
Uh,
video.
Evan, how many objects how many can we do in one section? Maybe 3, you reckon?
Yeah, I've got three suggestions there.
Okay,
So we could probably do them all next week.
okay.
Yeah.
That's good. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining. Next week is the last class of the term, and then you have a school holiday. And then we come back after the school holiday, okay?
I'm going to the snow on the school holidays.
Wow.
Yeah, I've never seen snow before.
Really?
Me too.
Yeah, I've never been to the snow. It's the
Have you
first
been
time.
to Jinabai?
But
Yeah,
I-
that's where I'm
but
staying in
my-
Jinabai.
but we're
You
not
stay in
going to
Jinabai?
snow
Okay.
anytime soon.
Yeah,
All
it's
right,
gonna be
well,
good.
Yeah, it's gonna be cold. It's cold where I am now.
Yeah, where you are.
I've got a heater right here. It's on.
I'm in my dad's work room basically. It's completely cold in here.
Okay. All right.
Sadly, this is a place where I've got to play Fortnite, so it doesn't go out really well.
Last day tomorrow for school, Lisa.
I mean, like next week. I mean.
No, next
Next
week.
week,
Yes, that's
yeah.
right.
Okay. That's
All
it,
right.
everyone. Thumbs up. So I see you all next week. All
Okay,
right.
Bye.
Bye for
Bye.
now.
Bye.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.